turn to our breaking news from the top of the show. The body of the driver who drove off of the Causeway Bridge this morning has just been recovered. Causeway General Manager Carlton Dufreshow joins us now live on the phone. And what can you tell us about this latest development?
About just before sunset this evening, the Coast Guard recovered the body of our overboard driver. They were taking him to the South Shore to be identified by the Jefferson Parish coroner, and we'll notify the family this evening. My appreciation is that the gentleman is a resident of near a small community near Bogalusa. He is about 40 years old, and really sorry that we had a loss. But I think the message for all of us is to appreciate each and every day. Life is precious.
Well, and that is very true. And I'm sure this has been a long day for you and all of the crews that have been out there searching. Talk a little bit about what happened today.
The driver of this vehicle got on the bridge just about 3:30 this morning. He was coming southbound, and sometime around 3:40, 3:42, we got a call from another commuter that described a great deal of debris mid-span on the bridge. Shortly after that, got a second call from a commuter. Our police officers were there, I believe, within less than 3 minutes. They noted not only a lot of debris, but about 1/4 of a mile of handrail missing on the inboard side of the southbound bridge. That initiated an overboard alert for us right away, which amounts to shutting down that specific bridge, starting a search on with our resources, and also notifying the Coast Guard, as well as Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office and St. Tammany Sheriff's Office Water Rescue. The Coast Guard was on scene, I believe, within about 30, 45 minutes with a boat. They had a helicopter shortly thereafter. Jefferson Parish was out about 5:30, and St. Tammany shortly thereafter. Right before dawn, the Coast Guard was able to identify what they believed was a vehicle between the two bridges on the lake's bottom, and divers were out there about an hour after. They were able to get into the lake, but because of the visibility, weren't able to determine if the vehicle was occupied or not. We did have problems recovering the vehicle from the bottom of the lake, but after about 2 attempts, it was pulled up. The driver was not in it, and the search continued all day. It was, as mentioned, that driver's body was recovered just before sunset.
Well, and before we let you go, is there more investigating to do? Should drivers expect any changes on the causeway this weekend?
No. As far as the investigation will continue. The site has been marked. We may have a short shutdown of the southbound bridge for the investigation, but we'll let you and all of our commuters know beforehand. If the earliest that would take place would be this weekend. The investigation, obviously, into the cause is ongoing.
All right. Well, Carlton Dufreshow, thank you very much for that update.
Thanks. Take care and have a good evening.
You as well. Bye.